As soon as I said that, I knew I'd messed up. After recording this little bit of an intro, I looked down at my little audio recorder box and it was flashing red at me. So what we did today was I started down near Thirlmere and I was heading up towards a view that I went to a few years ago, back when I first started photography. I'd done a walk up to Helvellyn and then we circled back down through some woods and we had this view over Thirlmere, and I've been wanting to go back there for quite a while now, but I wasn't actually that sure where it was, so I decided to go and find out. The walk up wasn't really that interesting. You basically just followed a stone track up, then it turned into steps and went through the bracken, and then I took a slight detour and followed a sheep track because it looked like it was going to get the view that I wanted. And then from here you got a clear view right down over Thirlmere. You got the trees on the bottom right hand side. You could see Kappa off in the distance, and the clouds were really nice this day, and the sun kept breaking out through the clouds, so I managed to get some good light here. It lit up the trees on the right hand side of the water, and at the time I thought it was good that it made the ones on the left darker, but it would have been nice if there was a little bit more light in there. But I was really happy with how this worked out because it looked exactly like it did in my head, and it doesn't always go that way. Annoyingly, I broke the microphone, so yeah, there's no audio to match that. So what I did for this shot is I set up the tripod, stuck on the 24-70 and filled the bottom of the frame with Thirlmere and the trees, and then waited for the light to come through the valley, and then it lit up the trees on the right hand side, and we had quite a nice sky at that point. So I was really happy with that. That was pretty much the reason I was up there. I'd sort of climbed most of the way up to Helvellyn by this point. The walk to this point took me about 45 minutes. So I figured I may as well just carry on going and head up onto Helvellyn and get more of a view. I also changed the microphone here because I realised this wasn't working. And the new one wasn't working either. That was just as crackly and horrible. So I just crammed it all into my pocket and assumed that today was going to be a voiceover, but somehow it works now. So here's the rest of the walk. That doesn't look very promising, but that side looks fine. I think it's moving right to left. We'll get a move on. See how the clouds over there. Try and grab this. We'll grab these ones here first. So we're going to bracket again. I like that, but I think I like that view through that gap there. That shadow in the bottom is framing it quite nicely. So we're getting like a dark foreground with some like really sharp straight lines. Then we're getting the light spot. We're getting this edge. We're getting all them clouds. That one's working in the one exposure as well. Oh, this is cool. I feel like we should get up there and try and get a view down into the valley more. Afternoon.
What a great picture that is.
It's nice, isn't it? I wasn't expecting this.
Oh, yeah, that cloud's, yeah, you couldn't work the timing.
It's just about to hit as well, isn't it? Looks like it was going to chuck it down like 5-10 minutes ago.
Cold, yeah.
Yeah, it went cold as well, didn't it?
Yeah. Even that now, that's just changing in a matter of seconds.
It's totally different, isn't it? It's quite sunny over there now. Where have you biked from?
I've come from Coniston.
Really?
I'm going to go down into Patterdale.
Yeah.
Up Kirk and then back onto Red Screw. down to Scandal and back to Coniston. 3 peaks training.
Really? When are you doing that?
End of September.
September.
So yeah, got to get a bit of
Get a bit of practice in.
Yeah, we'll get the muscles going.
I'll probably see this up. So we're just below the top now, and I'm not sure if you can even hear me, to be honest, but the clouds were on Striding Edge a minute ago. They've rolled over, and all the clouds are in the valley over there. I wasn't expecting this, so this is like pretty cool. Apart from the audio today, it's been pretty amazing, really. That's just like rolling over the tops. Let's get this on video. Doing a little time lapse there while it's waiting, but I'm gonna head up to the top, and then hopefully we can look down into there. Might stick on 135mm and get a closer up look, but nah, I don't know what the best idea is. There's like loads of little bits of clouds hugging the tops, and there's some light over there. This is awesome. Do you want a picture of you on your bike?
Yeah. Why not?
3, 2, 1. Do a couple. Yeah, that's pretty cool.
Right, is that good?
Yeah. I've just run up a little bit higher now, and we're looking at the back of Striding Edge. There's a load of grey clouds rushing in from the left, and it's sticking down in little bits, and there's like a really nice view back where we were looking before, but I'm going to grab a couple on this left hand side because that looks quite intimidating. I think we need to get to the top soon, because if that grey does roll in, I'd rather be at the top before then, because then we get a bit of a view. So I'm going to grab this and then crack on for a bit. I've made it up to just above Striding Edge now, and in the time I've been here it's completely changed. You can look across to Swirl Edge there, you got Ullswater off in the distance, got Red Town down here, got Striding Edge there, and you can just about see Yorkshire off in the distance over there. Oh, look at that mist down in the valley. Can you see that? I think what I'm going to do is watch that mist for a bit and see if it's around Striding Edge, and then we'll head up onto the top. On Striding at the moment you can see a few Herdwick sheep, and I was considering putting 135 on and getting a close-up look, but I think the landscape shot looking over the whole valley looks good, because there was some grey clouds above Striding before, and it had like a really moody right hand side and then a slightly nicer left hand side. So yeah, I'm happy with what I got, so we'll keep on going and hopefully find something else. Look at that little face staring at us. This is the top. There's like a cross shelter, so whatever direction the wind is in, there's always somewhere to hide, but I want to go over there. I've made it up to the top now. I'm just by the trig point here, and I think that cairn over there is actually higher, but you get a different view down onto Red Town now. This one here is Swirl Edge, then you got Ullswater, Red Town. You can look back at the one that we were photographing a minute ago, that's Striding Edge. You can see, I think that'll be Coniston, and I think this is the Coniston range here, so I think that's Helvellyn there. And then over on this side, have you seen these colours? It's like when you see them photos that are like massively oversaturated, but it's like that in real life. I'm not sure if I like that, but I probably should get a picture of it. It's like beams over here. I kind of feel like we've seen better things on the way up though, so I think I might end the video here. And I'm also not sure if any audio is recorded today, so fingers crossed it has, and this isn't just like a voiceover, but I hope you liked it anyway. hopefully there'll be some prints from this walk. I'll link them down below. They'll be over on adamkappa.co.uk, and I like them ones with the clouds over there and that first one that we came up to. But as things keep changing really quickly, something else could happen, but it feels like it's got nicer, which in this case isn't a good thing for me. So I'm just going to grab some food, chill out for a bit, see what happens. But I hope you liked the video, and I'll see you next time.